What's up, bro? I just got out the gym. I was thinking about a certain situation that I just finally exited, because, you know what I mean? I just decided I'm never speaking to that person again, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to say it like this, bro. Once you gonna have to really work on yourself to see past somebody's bullshit. Because if you don't have no backbone, if you don't have no solidified grounding in what's really going on, you're not gonna be able to see past the lies that people tell you. What do I mean by that? I'll give you an example. So the situation I just got out of, bro. Hold on, what was it? Alright, we still going. The situation I just got out of, bro. The woman, alright, so I'm gonna be completely honest. In the beginning, we both was playing. In the beginning, we wasn't both serious. But towards the end, I was, you know what I'm saying, I really started loving this woman. Even though I could see she was playing, the things she was telling me, the way she made me feel, it was, I ain't gonna lie, the energy was straight. But actually, let me not lie, the energy was good, bro. The energy was good. I loved her energy. I ain't gonna lie. I loved her energy. But when it came down to it, she didn't want to change. You know what I mean? Like, I made the changes and she didn't. And she didn't care. And you know how I know she didn't care? It's because at the end, my bad, I've been doing breathing exercises to keep myself calm. And man, I ain't gonna lie, they work. Hey man, getting your breath under control is like a whole nother freaking, bro, that, hey, I'ma just say, when you control your breath and you pay attention to your breath, it brings so much awareness. It, like, you're aware of everything, but because you're calm, you're not, hey, but towards the end, man, she was, I got serious, and I guess she still wasn't, you know what I mean? But we're in a relationship, so I don't want to make it seem like we weren't in a relationship. We were in a relationship, and she made a decision 2 weeks after we got done with the relationship to have sex with another man. And the rationalization that she gave me. Now, I think, don't get me wrong, I think she said this because she was trying not to hurt my feelings. She wanted, because ultimately, I believe that it came from a good place of her being scared to, like, tell me that she don't like me no more, or that she don't love me no more, and she liked the new dude that she had sex with. But you know what she told me, bro? She literally said, "It's just sex." What? It's just sex. It's just sex. So so if a random man walked up to you on the street and said, "Hey, let's go have some sex," you would do it? I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, but if you're that type of woman, then that shows exactly why we never were gonna work out in the first place. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I realized that in her world, I was just a placeholder. You know what I mean? In her world, I was just a placeholder. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, it is what it is. I ain't even mad at it. I just charge it to the game, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I can't do nothing but charge it to the game. Because what can I do? I can't do nothing but get better and start realizing the shit that's happening to me. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. Like, I didn't know that. I didn't know how to put that into words before. You You know what I mean? As we were in the relationship, because while we were in the relationship, that's how we broke up. You know what I mean? She was searching a coworker on Instagram because he was fine. You know what I mean? What? And you know, she knew I wouldn't be okay with that, so she was too willing to overstep my boundaries. You know what I mean? And I didn't have ways to word none of this while we were together. But when we broke up and I started going crazy working on myself, bro, now I have the words. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. She hated. Hey, she hated that shit. I ain't call her out on the last, what I just said about but I was showing her, like, cause we recently had a conversation and I was showing her character. I was like, in subtle ways, like asking her, oh, so that's who you are. That's what you do. Okay. She ain't like that. No, that's not what would you? Then lost for words at that point. Cause it's all about the actions, bro. Don't listen to somebody's actions. Watch what they do. And allow their actions to tell you how to move. Like, if you're looking for a certain thing in someone and in a partner, and you see a person is not acting in that way, they're never gonna change, bro. They are who they are. Actually, I ain't gonna say that. Some people will change, but most of the time it's not gonna happen. And if they do change, they're probably gonna revert back to who they were, because that's who they are. If someone has to change for you to be with you, then it's like, it's not real in a sense. It's fake. Cause that ain't them. Unless they wanted to make them changes themselves for you. You know what I mean? If they wanted to make them changes themselves and you didn't have to ask them nothing, and they just, you know what I'm saying, they slowly and they started to change just based off the principle of fucking with you, then that's different. You know what I mean? But you having to beg and ask somebody to change for you, trust me, bro, that is never gonna work. I know. Hey, I know. Man, you know who I would like to have a conversation with? I would love to have a conversation with Kevin Gates, bro, because I seen an interview where he talks about, like, he loves a woman so much that he'll let them go. And he'll let them have sex with people and do whatever they gotta do, because he has so much confidence in himself that, like, he knows that they'll never find nobody better. So they always, that's some cold ass shit to me. That's some cold ass shit to me, bro. And when I hear that, it's like, dang, is he right? Because, you know what I'm saying, he said he loved for real. And I read a book, in a book I'm reading right now called, not right now, I already read it, but I'm rereading. In the book I'm rereading called The Mastery of Self by Don Ruiz. I've been reading a lot of Don Ruiz books lately. Man, it talks about that. It talks about conditional love versus unconditional love. Unconditional love is love for loving somebody no matter what they do. No matter what they do. It don't matter what they do, you still love them. They go out, have sex with 30 men, you still love them. And that's like, so I don't know. I would love to have a conversation to get in Kevin Gates' mind and see how he thinks about that topic, bro. Like, dive more deeply into that. Because I believe, and I say that because I believe Kevin Gates is a good spiritual leader. He can teach you how to actually be a warrior, man. When you listen to him and you watch him, you observe him, but he moving different. He not the same. everything he talks about is like, it's the real shit. You know what I mean? He talked about him sitting down in the dirt for 3 days, whether ants bit him or I don't know how many days it was, but I think it was like 5 days or something like that. He had to just sit there, no food, no water, just sit there, bro. Now I don't know how true that is, but even one day, bro, even if it was just one day, even if it was a couple of hours, that's still, you know, a lot of people can't sit still for 5 minutes and just sit with themselves without trying to move. And, you know, I couldn't do it recently. You know, I read in the Don Ruiz, The Mastery of Self. I read in The Mastery of Self recently an exercise that said, sit in a seat for 5 minutes with your legs at a 90-degree angle, and if you move, you have to restart the timer. Man, I had to restart that timer like 5 times, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I had to restart that timer like 5 times. It showed me so much. It showed me so much. But yeah, man, yeah. Just a little conversation, man. I just had to let you know, bro, that like, it's all gonna come together. You know what I mean? If you're going through something right now with somebody, let them hurt you, bro. Allow them to hurt you, because that's what's gonna make you better. And when you get better, it's gonna make you better for the next person to see right through their bullshit. You know what I mean? It's gonna make you see through everybody bullshit for real. When you get better at yourself. I be seeing through a lot of bullshit, bro. Cause I also practice retaining my seed. You know what I mean? And I did that even while I was in a relationship. I practiced retaining my seed, bro. And if you know what that means, then you know what that means. If you don't know what that means, then you don't know what that means. But I practice retaining my seeds. And everything that I'm doing right now in my life, bro, it just allows me to see right past the bullshit. The lies that people tell themselves, I can see past those. Because they tell themselves the lies so that they could tell me the lie. But I see your actions. You know what I mean? I see them. I see you. It's like, peekaboo. And I'm grateful. I'm so thankful for every experience, bro. That's not to put anybody down. I don't want anybody feeling like somebody's bad for the actions they take. An action is an action. It's no good or bad. You do what you want to do. But I have to move accordingly. I have to move accordingly. And that doesn't mean I have to do what you do, because then that makes me you. I have to do what I want to do. You know what I mean? For me, I have to decide as a man. And my decision is to remove myself from that situation. But I would love to hear from Kevin Gates' side, man. Because I feel like if he was in the same situation, it was somebody he loved, I feel like he'll let him go and be like, I want to hear from the opposite side, bro. I want to hear from the opposing. So if anybody got something different to say it, man. Because I want to hear it. But yeah, hey, catch you on the next one, bro. Actually, I'm finna do another one, probably either tonight or tomorrow morning, about a dream I had, bro. That dream, oh my God, I had it last night, and as soon as I woke, it's the most vivid dream I ever had in my life, and as soon as I woke up, I had to write it down, and I think it was a byproduct of the breathing techniques that I've been using. I've been slowing my breath down. See, I'm all uppity and shit. breath techniques to slow myself down. And I did that before I went to sleep as well. And I think that's what caused that dream. Like, and it's about gratitude and what was it? It's got Wiz Khalifa in it, bro. Wiz Khalifa, what he said? He said gratitude and motion. Gratitude and motion. I can't remember exactly what he said, bro. Let me look at what I wrote about it. But with gratitude and mobility. It's a good one though. But hey, catch you on the next one, bro.